Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's courtroom spectacle features a father who can't stop interrupting and arguing over the fact that he hasn't seen his son in 11 years. Add in $38,000 in child support arrears, and you've got a hearing where the numbers and the conduct speak louder than words. He insists he's been paying, but the state's evidence stands in stark contrast to his claims. Let's watch as his outbursts complicate the situation, and the judge isn't having it.
Okay, Mr. Butler, you may have missed my response. This is a straight out state's non-suiting modification. So the only thing I'm here to looking at today is a confirmation of what you should have paid in child support and cash medical, if there was any such, and that you are responsible for and you were ordered to pay it through the state disbursement unit, and unless you've got some type of verifiable written proof that that those payments went in some other source and they actually got to the mother, then sir, I've got no choice to find that they weren't done in conformity with the court order. You cannot get credit for them. So at this time, I'm not going to have a long hearing on something like this. It's a straight out accounting thing. So I'm going to have the state call you both as witnesses, and we'll see what comes from it. But I'm limiting this hearing to 15 minutes, and unless you got some written proof, but I don't see it right now with this packet of information I have.
Written proof of what?
So
written proof of what?
The state saying that you owe a certain amount of child support, sir. It should have gone through state disbursement unit. And so I need proof if you are claiming that you made those payments somehow somewhere else. Okay, if you did not,
no. So I didn't make any. What payments that I've made, and the last payments that you guys had was paid to the state of Texas. Was paid through the state of Texas.
Begging your pardon, Your Honor.
Okay, stop, sir. You're not under oath, and no one's asked you a question. You don't get to testify in the narrative, sir. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the state witness, and we'll see what we have. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and swear both you and the mother in, and then we'll take it from there. So at this time, Mr. Butler and Ms. Lano, raise your right hands, please. You both solemnly swear or affirm me testimony you're gonna give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will help you.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're both officially under oath, and I'll allow the state, again, sir, I did note that you were served in conformity with the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure, so you and both Ms. Lano are before the court this time, and I'll allow the state to proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Call Ms. Yano. Ma'am, will you state your full name, please?
Maria Melislano.
And do you hear the opening that I gave the court a few minutes ago?
Yes.
So let's talk. Well, was there anything that needs to be corrected that I told the court, first of all, before I get into the meat of this?
No.
Okay. So first of all, is Mr. Butler owe you child support and medical support?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd offer what's been marked. Well, I don't know that it's been marked. I believe Ms. Walker sent over the pay record, but I would offer that. I could share my screen if I need to.
Okay, I've got it. I'm marking it as States 1 at this time. All right, folks, this is States Exhibit number 1. This is the official record of payments that have been made through the State's disbursement unit for child support in your case. Is there any legal reason this information should not come to, before the court this time, Ms. Lano?
No.
All right, Mr. Butler, is there a legal reason this information should not come before the court this time, sir? You muted, sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. No, sir.
Okay, States 1's admitted. You may proceed.
So, Ms. Yano, the pay record shows that sorry, Your Honor, I've got some notes, but they conflict with the pay record. So, Ms. Yano, I have it looks like $38,419.67 in child support that's owed. Do you have any objection to me requesting the court to confirm that amount?
No.
And then I show $8,874 And I'm sorry, if I were to take the previous months, so as of January 31st, I would actually go with $38,203.67. My financial system does better when I use the 31st of the last month. So do you have any objection to that number?
No.
All right, and then the medical would be $8,814.09. So same question. Any issue with me using that number?
No.
So my request to the court is going to be that Butler be ordered to repay you $241 a month on the child support and $94 a month on the medical. Do you have any objection to those requests?
No, sir.
Okay. I believe a protective order was issued in 2023. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that was against Mr. Butler.
Yes.
All right. So my request to the court is going to be that your information, contact information, home address is not disclosed. Do you have any objection to me making that request?
No.
Will you feel safer if your home address?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So anyway, I think I have your answer. So you feel safer if your information is not included in the order, if that's not published, that's not disclosed. Okay. Pass a witness, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'll be back in just a moment. I'll say I got one quick question, ma'am. Which court did the protective order in your case? Do you recall?
It was Weber County, the 26th Judicial Court, I believe.
All right, and
I have
how
to
long?
look up the document.
Okay, so 26th Judicial District Court, and which county again?
Weber.
Okay, okay, thank you, ma'am. May I call your next witness, Mr. Diamond? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I call Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler, I take it you're not in agreement with what I'm requesting the court to do?
Number one, I don't even know why I even have a protective order. Like, what are they talking about? What protective order do I have?
Okay, stop, sir. Here's the deal. Sir, I don't know. I only have the testimony of the mother that there is a protective order from Weaver County against you at this time. I don't have a copy of that. It's not before me at this time, but it doesn't really have anything to do with what we're doing here today. You need to contact that county and see whether or not you got a protective order, sir, because those things you can. There's a 6 months jail sentence out there for people who violate court orders, and if you don't know you have one, that's going to be problematic. So again, that's not my case. So you need to check into that yourself, sir. But she says it's out of Weaver County, so you need to look at it. And she just said which district court's in, so you need to check into it. So you can call the district clerk out there and confirm that one way or the other, sir. And get a copy of it if you're it would be the best thing for you.
Am I allowed to put my son on a protective order because of the charges that her husband had?
No. Here we go. Again, I'll let you ask that one question, sir, but we're not going. The only thing, sir, stop. The only thing before this court is the child support that you allegedly owe in Coryell County, Texas. That's the only thing I'm dealing with here today. All right. Okay. That's the only thing that everybody has been served in notice on. So
I understand that.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here. Like, I did not show up. I'm not trying to be any type of way. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to understand. Like, I understand I have to pay child support. I have no problem paying child support. I will pay child support. I will give you anything that you need to have.
Stop, sir. Stop. The state has non-suited any request of changing your last child support order. What they are proceeding on, sir, stop. What they are proceeding on is the alleged amounts that you have not paid in child support and asking that those be reduced to a judgment and you are ordered to repay on those judgments for unpaid child support and unpaid cash medical. That's it. That's
so
the only thing I'm going for. I'm sorry?
So I have to pay even though I can't see my son. I haven't had my corner point of visitation in 11 years.
Okay, here's the deal, sir.
I haven't seen my son in over 4 years.
Here's the deal, sir. That's not before me. The only thing before me is in the four corners of the pleadings that on the child support, and that's it. If you've got something else you want to bring, then you can bring it either in this court or district court, but it's not before me. So stop. You're trying to make me look over here, and I've got to be right here. That's it, sir. Yeah. Okay. So don't bring up anything else that's not back child support or back cash medical. Understood? I
was paying child support. Okay. And when I found out
okay, sir, stop. You don't get to talk in the narrative. The state
I found out I have I found out I'm sick and I had to do indigent health care. I couldn't be employed in order to get indigent health care. What was I supposed to do? Y'all can look that up in my medical records. I found out I have mouth and throat cancer. I was paying for 2 years, $116 a month, a week religiously, $116 a week I was paying. And that was by my choice. So that wasn't once a month. That was by my choice through the state of Texas. And then I found out that I was sick and I had to do indigent health care. I couldn't afford insurance.
Here's the deal, sir. You did not modify that order, and it's still owed. So that's what we're here for today. So
I understand that. I don't have no problem paying child support. I have no problem
here's the deal,
paying
sir.
that.
Here's the deal, sir. I'm stopping you, sir. Stop. I'm getting ready. Sir, I don't want to hold you in contempt, but you're getting there. I'm looking at the $38,000 you owe in unpaid child support and the $8,000 you owe in cash medical. That's it. That's all I'm allowed to look at, sir. That's all I'm
money, sir. That's an understanding. Yes. So what am I answering? What do I need to answer? What was the question from the lawyer?
Okay. All right. Next question then, Mr. Diamond.
Sure. So what's your legal reasoning why the court should not confirm this arrearage?
As what I mean, as far as what
you owe, sir.
I've been on child support. I understand that. Yes. That's 100% right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay.
And
is that what I'm supposed to answer?
Your answer is supposed to be what you understand the truth to be, sir. So thank you.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. This is very I haven't got to see or talk to my son in years.
See, sir, sir, there you go. Asking me to look it over here. That's not before me. And the next time you go there, sir, I'm going to hold you in contempt, and I'm going to look at sending you to Coryell County Jail. Understood? Okay. We're not going there, sir. This is about unpaid child support. Okay, the hearing's over.
Yes, sir.
We're through.
I understand. I'm not trying to.
All right, I moved into the waiting room. I'm not dealing. He's obviously been disruptive. I'm going to fine for the unpaid amount child support. I'm going to fine for the unpaid cash medical. What are the repayments or amounts requested?
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, I got messages coming in, but
okay.
241 is the request in the child support, and 94 is the request on the medical.
Okay.
And if I may have a ruling on the non-disclosure as well.
All right, I'm granting the non-disclosure based on the mother's testimony of the protective order. I'm going to reduce the judgment, both the unpaid child support and unpaid cash medical, and I'm going to go ahead and order the repayment at $241 on the child support and $94 on the cash medical to cover the interest that's been owed. And obviously, there wasn't a request for modification. Any modification was non-suited by the state. I got nothing else that I can change as far as his child support at this time, and there's no proof that he is disabled. So obviously the old order is still full force and effect, and that was going to be the ruling of the court this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you can move him back into the breakout room and let him know what the rulings were. But again, he was being disruptive, and he was getting ready to get at least 90 days in Coryell County. So I stopped him at this point, which is my prerogative. So thank you.
You did him a favor, Your Honor.
Yeah, I don't want him in jail. He's just but again. And ma'am, if you have a copy of the cause number that the protective order is in, do you have a copy of it available?
Yes, I do. I have to look at my file cabinet.
I actually, Your Honor, I have a copy of that. I could share my screen if the court would like.
That's okay. I just want you to send him when you obviously we still got to send him a copy of the order to sign off on. He's not going to sign it, but you still need to send him, and you can send him a copy of that protective order also. Just it's not official notice, but it is notice. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm pretty sure it already has been officially notified. He just didn't get it. He just didn't recognize it. So yeah. Anyway, thank you both very much. And ma'am, do you have anything else you're asking the court to do here? Any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're officially off the record. Thank you.
Thank you.
The father's behavior is just as problematic as his unpaid child support. Instead of accepting responsibility, his emotions got the better of him. It's a little understandable since he hasn't seen his son, but he's not caring for him either. So where do his priorities really lie? That raises serious questions. If he's this unstable in front of a judge, How can he possibly be trusted to make decisions for his child? Is he even equipped to handle the responsibility of parenthood? Or is his behavior the real problem standing in the way of a resolution? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.